How's it going, guys? We are back on Dragon Ball Legends, and as promised within our 3K subscribers stream, we are going to be doing some account showcases. In this video, we're going to be going through my entire Dragon Ball Legends account, including all the items, characters, and things like that as well, so make sure not to go anywhere. And if you're a Dokkanna, we will also release a separate video for that, so make sure to hit that notification bell. So just a note, I am filming this on the 13th of January 2023, just after Gogeta Blue went away, and we're still waiting to find out what the next character coming out is. So I thought, why not? This is a good time to do this. And I'm also going to set a goal as well of 100 likes for this video. Come on, we've got 3,000 people subscribed to the channel. We can hit 100 likes, surely. Hit 100 likes, and then we'll look forward to a face reveal in the near future. So keep an eye out for that. But like I said, we are going to be focusing on the Dragon Ball Legends accounts in this video. If you're excited for it, make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Okay, so just before we jump into the characters and the equipments and all that sort of stuff as well, there are some things that I think I should probably note. So within the story, I have completed all the story missions. If we go to select part, I've completed them all, but there are still some Chrono Crystals I can grind out from them, and I'm thinking I might do it. It just takes some time and all that sort of stuff as well. But I have completed all the story missions and quite a lot of the Chrono Crystal missions within that as well. Okay, so some other quick things to note if we go to other here and statuses. This is, so we've got favourite character, I leave it open because I like to mix it up basically. We've got the comrades for the current full power battle that is out against Gogeta. The arts card sleeves, if I go into change, we can see all the ones that I do have down here as well. So we've got Piccolo, Nappa, so if you can get these by getting the character to Zenkai 3. And then you can get them from there, or sometimes they release it from the 4th year anniversary and things like that in the exchange shop as well, so keep an eye out. And that's basically where I got the UI ones as well. But I'll keep scrolling down to show you all the sleeves that we do have. We do have quite a fair amount. Like I said, you have to get them to Zenkai 3 or buy them from the exchange shop, so I have kept an eye out for them as well. These are the ones that you mainly get from the exchange shop. You can see because the picture's a little bit different, so we've got quite a lot there. And we're also missing a little bit, but we'll see why in the future as well. But there's a couple that I've seen that I basically have obviously missed through the exchange shop for whatever reason, but they are quite old ones by the look of it. 3rd year anniversary, the main visual 2020, but a bit gutting, but it is what it is. But I am still looking to collect as many as I possibly can. So going off them as well, we've also got the titles. The total title bonus is 22,310. I am missing some titles, or they're not fully maxed out and things like that as well, but it is what it is. Once again, I do grind on a daily basis where I can to improve it as much as possible, but I know there's some people who've got a higher title bonus out there than me, but it is what it is. Let's have a little scroll through all of these just to show you all the ones that I've got as well. Like I said, I've got quite a fair amount, to be fair, as well. It's just working some of them up a little bit. As you can see, you've got some 1-stars, 2-star ones there, and all that sort of stuff as well. I don't really mind which one I put on there. I've just put the superhero one on since having that, and I'll probably leave it as that for quite a while now, because as long as I get the bonuses, I am happy. So there's all the bronze ones, and we're right at the bottom there as well. So that is all the titles. The daily login bonuses I usually get is the energies and the slot removers. Energy because you can always use energy, and slot removers because I'm always lacking in them, and that's the main reason why. So the total days logged in is 1,627 days, which is quite a long time. Characters owned, we've got 487. We'll have a look at them in a second. I am missing a couple of characters in comparison to the last time I did this, where I had every character, I think. Highest battle rank reached is 70, and highest rating points reached is 16,569, so not really near like God rank or anything like that. Maybe I'll do it one day as a grind. Never really tried it. It just seems like quite a grind alongside daily chores and things like that as well, to be fair. So we got total wins, 3,739 wins. Let me know down in the comments if you have more wins than me or less wins than me, or if you think that's pretty good or not. I'm not really sure, to be honest. as an average, just what I do. And then we've got all the points there as well, and the story's cleared 4,477. Alright then, so let's jump into the main reason most people join these account showcases, which is to look at the characters and the box and the things like that as well. And then after that, we've got some things just to go over as well, like the costume changes. We've got Charlotte and all that sort of stuff as well. So once again, make sure not to go anywhere and make sure to hit that like and subscribe. As you can see, we've got probably one of the most used teams at the moment just there on the front screen with the Pan, the Beast Gohan and the Gogeta Blue. I have got a couple of other teams built as well. This is mainly for the Bergamo Zenkai, because that's round about when I'm filming this basically. We've got this, which is a recent showcase that I've done. We've got this, which I mixed it up a little bit to have the Broly, just to see how he would do. We've got a Mono Purple team, once again a team that I did as a video. Once again, another team that I did as a video. I'm actually going to screenshot that because I do put these in the Discord as well to help people out, so make sure to join that in the description if you haven't already. We've got this team as well, which I'm hoping to get the Platinum equipped. At the time of filming this, you'll understand what I mean. I'm grinding it as much as possible, but I can't get S rank or higher. I can't get higher than A rank, so that's why this team is here, and I'm trying to get that Platinum equipped as high as possible. So if you're watching this at the moment, that's why it is postponed a little bit, but we do have the full Gogeta team there as well. We're back to Pan, Beast Gohan and Gogeta. So that's just some teams that I've got there. If we go into the party formation, I do have some presets here as well. I don't use them a lot. I've even got just full Cybermen or Minion team there. But where I need them, I will put some teams in just in case I need to refer back to them. You can see some newer teams there, like with Beast Gohan and things like that as well. But generally, I just mix up the teams because I use so many different teams on a regular basis for different videos and things like that. Then I will just mix up the team as it is. So that is the teams that we got at the moment. Let's jump into the actual character list. Okay, so just a note to start off with, I do have it set for power level and descending. So we have the highest power level at the top, which consists of like all the stats that they have. A lot of people ask me, how come you don't have your characters at 5,000? How is it higher? But it's because I got on power level. If I put it to level, then yes, it will be all 5,000, but I have it at power level. So that is the main reason for that, and we'll go through it at power level just because I'm used to it that way. I would also say that I don't obviously have every character at 14 stars. You can probably see some on the screen there that aren't 14 stars. It's because I don't go for the 14 stars. I go for one, maybe even two copies, and then just get the rest of them naturally, basically. But there is still a lot of 14-star units there. So at the top with power level, we've got VB Zenkai 7. We've also got then number 2 with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Number 3 is Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. We've also got Super Saiyan 3 Goku at the top there, highest power level. And we've got Rose Goku Black as well. Pretty much all 14 stars them, except for VB, which is very close, to be fair. But yeah, so they're the highest power levels that we've got, and that's generally how I work it. I will scroll through this as well, and I do have it filtered just to show you. The only things I've got filtered is acquired and not acquired, to show you all the characters I do and don't have, and I don't have anything else filtered at the moment. We will do it in a sec to show all the Legends Limited and all that sort of stuff as well, but I'm just going to scroll through my box as it is raw. As you can see, some characters, it's very minimal, but some characters such as this Bergamo, who's only just come out, I'm still working on, but we'll have a little look at that sort of stuff in a second as well. So quite a lot of characters we got here. I'm almost got this guy to 14 stars, which is pretty incredible, but we'll have a look at all the ultras and all that sort of stuff in a second. I'm just going to scroll through as it is with the power levels. Let me know how your box is and down below, because that's what they call these, isn't it? And let me know if you think that your box is better than mine, yes or no. Let me know down in the comments. And if you want to show me, feel free to jump into the Discord and put pictures up there as well so I can see. So we've got pretty much a lot of the characters out of the game as well. There are a couple that I am missing, which we will see down below as they come out here. seeing a lot of the new characters all the way down here, but it's because I got them lower stars in comparison to the Zenkai 14 stars and all that sort of stuff. Like we got Trunks and Vegeta down here, but they were only 3 stars, so we managed to pull 1. So actually the only unit that we are missing is the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, the EX one, from the Legends Festival, basically 2022. Like I said, I am filming this on 13th of January, so he's only just come out, but I'm sure I'll pick him up at some point, but that is unfortunate. But to miss one character the whole game, I mean, you got to hit a like button for that, surely, and also I can't complain with that. I'm pretty happy. And I've only got like 1 or 2 characters at 3 stars, and they are the newer ones as well. So what we're going to do now is filter up a little bit, just to show you. Basically, we'll have a look at all the ultras that we've got. So we've got all the ultras here. So like I said, the Super Gogeta is almost 14 stars. Basically need to pull 1 more copy on his banner, but I don't really want to summon because I don't want to spend crystals on that banner when realistically there's other banners to summon on. You know the feeling. So we've also got all the free-to-play fully 14 stars and maxed out and all that sort of good stuff as well. So we've got the Vegeta, we've got the Goku, and we've got the Omega Shenron as well. And we've also got Super Vegito. Only pulled 1 copy on his banner, so we've only got him to 5 stars. And I haven't really summoned on his banner since. Like I said, I've already got a copy, so I prefer to put those Chrono Crystals into something that I don't have, basically. Same with the Broly. I have luck in the way of pulling the Ultras. I had a lot of luck for Super Gogeta. But unfortunately, as you can see, all my Ultras are 5 stars. So I've only ever pulled 1 copy of each, which is really unfortunate. And it's not from a lack of trying, but it is what it is. As long as I have 1 copy of each, I can't really complain too much. So that's all the Ultras that we've got. We'll have a look at all the... If I do this and then we'll scroll down to here and have a look at all the Legends Limited applicable, yes. So I've got all the Legends Limited units, as you probably expect. We've got VB right at the top there with, once again, being at power level. We've got all the Legends Limited units that you can have Zenkai'd as well. And fully maxed out and all that sort of stuff as well. The lowest one I've got is the Trunks and Vegeta on stars, being 3 stars. Then the next one I've got is probably 6 stars, being the MEY, and I think that everyone above that is at least 7 stars or more. But like I said, we have got some 14 stars in there as well, which is a bit whaley, I would say, including UI Goku and things like that. But it's just generally some units like to be pulled, don't they? And they're the units that you get to 14 stars. But yeah, so that's all the Legends Limited units. I'm still working towards getting this guy to 14 stars, because then you do get his additional health buff. I've been mentioning this in videos for ages, but it is what it is. But like I said, I think I'm doing pretty good there with Legends Limited units, to be honest. We'll have a little look at all the Zenkai Awakened characters. And we'll look at all the ones that are applicable as well, so we can see all the ones that I haven't done. So here's all the Zenkai Awakened characters. Most of them are fully Zenkai 7. I've been working on this quite a lot recently, but I don't like to spend Chrono Crystals on it unless it is the daily banner where you spend 20 and you get like generally like 100 Awakening Z power. But I don't like to basically multi-summon to get them to Zenkai 7. You probably noticed that with the videos. If you do want me to do that, let me know down in the comments, and obviously watch all the videos and things like that as well, because then I'll like to get them out a bit sooner. But once again, I prefer to put my CC to new units coming out and things like that. So here's all the Zenkai 7 units that we've got, and they are fully soul boosted as well, which I can show you in a second. But we do have the odd characters such as the Metal Cooler, who's still being Zenkai Awakened, which and even like the Ginyu, sorry, the Caulifla, and we've also got Kaba. So there are some units in this cell as well, but you can see at the very least I've started on all the units that can be Zenkai Awakened. I do need to work on him as well, the Legends Road characters and things like that, but there are a couple that I need to work on. So that's all the Legends Limited characters, or Legends Limited, the Zenkai Awakened characters as well that we've got. So I think that's pretty much everything to go through with the characters there. Like I said, I pretty much got everyone. I tell you what we can do if you want, just to have a little look. Power level, we'll go at, where is it? Limit break, ascending. So if we go all the way down here, change it to descending actually. So we've got all the 14-star units here. Like I said, it does mix them up, so you've got all the heroes, the extremes. As you probably expect, I've got a lot of heroes and extremes for the 14 stars. But you have also got all the Sparkings as well. I tell you what, we'll filter it even further. So we'll go Sparking, Ultra, and Extreme. So no heroes in here, so you can see all the Sparkings, Ultras, and Extremes. So that does include any of the new extremes as well. I'll scroll through this very quickly, and then what we'll do as well is we'll jump into the Soul Boost, because it'll show you all the ones that I'm yet to Soul Boost out of all the characters that I've got here. And then we'll also jump into all the equipments, have a little look at what I've got in there and what I generally do on a day-to-day basis to try and make my equipment better. I would say it could be a lot better than it is, because there's a lot of people who've got like Unreal Awakening all equipment boxes, but yeah, so we'll take a look at that in a second. So that's that. I'm also going to set it back to what it was, because like I said, I'm just a creature of habit, I'd probably say, and we'll put that, get those all off there, and we've got it right at the top back there. So what we'll do now is we will go back and, like I said, look at the upgrade Soul Boost. So these are the 4, 8, 12, 16 characters I'm yet to fully Soul Boost. Bagama's only just come out, so I'm still working on him, and I've got him pretty far, to be fair, already. But once again, I'm working on that free to play. I can get that from the Zenkai event, you know, the Ultra Space Time Rush, that's it. So I'm going to basically grind that out, and that's what I do for these older sort of Zenkais. I grind that out and build them up that way, so that's why it takes a little bit longer, like the Cell and the Goku and things like that, because I don't actively use them that often, so I don't mind so much. But obviously the new units I do try to grind out as much as possible, whilst the missions and all that sort of good stuff is about. But I don't think we're doing too badly. Everyone else is fully Soul Boosted, to be fair. Like I said, we've only got what was that? So we got 8 and 16 units, and we're still working on it, so we could probably do that. Android 21, it's just I need to get the extra Soul Boost specifically for her and things like that as well, and the Goku as well, but I think we'll be okay and we can push past that. So that is all the units that have Soul Boosted pretty much. I've got all the characters in the game bar that Goku, and out of all those characters I've got 16 left to Soul Boost. I think it's pretty good, and all Zenkai Awaken as well, because obviously within this, if they're fully Zenkai Awaken and Soul Boosted, they will be then Soul Boosted as well. Also, if they're fully Soul Boosted, they'll be fully Zenkai Awakened even, so they would show up on here as well. So let's have a little look at the equipment then. So the equipment here, we'll take a look at Equipment Awakening and all the things that I've got up here, just because it's a little bit quicker. I don't do it all that often because I get very unlucky with them, but I do try it if I've got quite a lot there, or I've got quite a lot of equipment spare and all that sort of stuff. But I should really do a lot more, basically, because they are very good, and obviously they make the equipment just that little bit better and give extra stats and all that sort of good stuff as well. So let's have a little look at all the equipment here. We'll do it by, I tell you what we'll do it by. We'll do it by rank. So F rank, we've got none there. We'll include the E rank, we've got none there. I sold it just before this video, to be fair. I always just sell all F, E and D, to be honest, unless it's a specific one, like the Platinum Equipped, which I don't have any here, but the brand new Platinum Equipped, I can only get Ds for some reason, so I'm trying to get one of them to an S so I can awaken it, but hey ho. But usually I'll sell like that, so I don't have any F, E or D, because realistically, if you want any good equipment, you want them starting on C, which I do have a couple here, but these are tournament of power equipment, so you can't really get them. I think you can get them to B, and that's about it, and they're not the best equipment. It's really annoying that we've got them basically taking up storage, to be honest. And talking about storage, I've got 416 slots filled out of 428 in my equipment box, and then because I also do the subscription thing, through the shop as well, I also get the additional slots of up to 400, and I've got 338 builds. So that's all the C's. Let's have a look at B's. These, quite a lot of the B's outside of the tournament power ones where you see the fist and things like that, which are basically all the rest of these. The B's that I've got up here, basically just there for when I do equipment awaken some equipment, because sometimes they ask for B's, and that's the only reason I keep them there. So they will whittle down at some point. I could probably awaken that to a rank if I wanted to, but that's basically why I keep these B's, so I can just use it as fodder basically when I awaken at whenever I do that. So A's is probably, to be honest, I want to say one of the most that I've got. And once again, I do stock up somewhat for equipment awakening. And also, if they have a yellow or red slot at the front, then I don't like to get rid of them, because I can always upgrade them later on with slot removers and things like that as well, to make them like S ranks and all that sort of stuff. This is the platinum equipment that I've been struggling my hardest to actually get. So I've got this one like that, and then I got this one like that, and I just can't get higher than that. And I've been trying to do it for a video, but oh well, it is what it is. I would say the equipment awakening sort of process and things like that is really long, and to be honest, I think they could streamline this and make it a lot better, but that's down to them, I guess. So we've got quite a lot of A ranks here, but once again, these are usually duplicates or things that I can use for equipment awakening, or they've got very good first slots, so if I need extra equipment, I can just go into them and then put the slot removers on them and hopefully make them like S rank, Z rank, and all that sort of stuff as well. Because generally what I'll do, especially if an equipment comes out on like an event or something, I will just skip through, and then we've got all the awakening I've got for A ranks. I will skip through and just get loads of them, get rid of, once again, all the F, E, and D ranks, and then just awaken all the C ranks, and that's how I will work towards. There's some more tournament of power as well. That's how I work towards the S ranks, Z ranks, and all that sort of stuff. When I've got a good, basically, slot, I'll work off the basis of that, and that's what you should do as well. Work off the basis of a very good first slot, because that will really help you with your equipment. So S rank, I think I've actually got, yeah, I've got quite a lot of S rank. If I do get something to S rank, I basically in my head go, that is good enough. When I get some slot, like a large amount of slot removers, then I'll slowly build them up using the basically re-upgrade slot and the guaranteed on that as well. Like I said, but I do need a surplus of slot removers. I won't do it when I've got around 48, I'll do it when I've got 100 plus basically. But we've got quite a lot of S ranks and quite a lot of good S ranks on here as well. This isn't a bad equipped, to be fair, as it is. What other ones have we got on here that's good? We've got the Beerus one. We got some other decent ones. We've got the Broly Platinum equipped. Quite a lot of my Platinum equips are S rank, unfortunately. I am working towards getting them to Z rank, but it is what it is. They cost a lot with the slot removers and things like that. We've got the GT. As you can see, quite a lot of my Platinum equips are in here, and I am working towards, once again, building them up. It's just, especially the last slot that I really struggle with. I get really unlucky with it, and I can't get that full last slot. There is a couple that I have managed to get it on, and they may even still just be S ranks. I'm still looking through, so I've got it on the Future Gohan one, so I'm building this one up. It's basically I need to build up slot 2 a little bit more, but we've managed to get that full one, which is pretty decent. There are a couple of other Platinum equips, we've got them on as well, but it's just the Future Gohan that I can mainly remember, to be honest. We've got some S rank equipment that has been awakened as well, but not a lot, to be honest. We got a lot more in the A rank. So once again with S rank, I will keep it as that, and I think they are basically usable from S rank, and I'm happy with that. But I will slowly build them up with the slot removers as I get them, basically. So let's have a little look at the Z rank then. So Z rank, I have got a lot more than the last time I filmed this, I think, because I've worked on equipment a lot more, but I still don't have like a massive amount, to be fair. Some of the big ones to point out is probably ones, not that guy actually. So we got like these ones for the extremes and stuff like that. Very handy. We've got the Cell Platinum equipped. Very happy to have that as Z ranks. We've got 2 yellow slots and then a red one at the end. So pretty decent. For the Cell, we've got it for the Frieza as well. But unfortunately, we still don't have the full red slot at the end, but it is what it is. Some other ones that are probably noticeable as well is this one. Quite happy to have this one at a Z rank, and it is for Fusion Warriors in yellow. As you imagine, that does fit quite a lot of pretty broken characters, and it gives special move damage, strike, blast, attack, health restoration, perfect for Ultra Super Vegito basically. I've also got this one, which you'll see in a second. I've also got a Z plus rank as well. This is for the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, but I've got this as it is a Z rank for GT battle members, because it does differ up for some family as well. So I've got it as the GT, so one sort of form of it, even though it's specified to one character. Basically I've got one form there, and you'll see we've got another form elsewhere as well. I've also been working on the Bardock, but I just can't get the 3rd slot, unfortunately. I've been working on it hard, and I've wasted a lot of slot removers on it, and it's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. We've also got this is a pretty new Platinum equipped, and we got this as Z rank, so I'll take that 100%. And we've also got this, even though the 1st slot is mid, I'll be honest, the rest of them are pretty filled, to be honest, so it does hit that Z rank, and it's very handy. And this is very good for all the androids and things like that as well. Strike attack and blast attack, and also both defenses and all that sort of stuff. And this is an awesome one for the... I built this up when the Piccolo came out for the superhero, because it's awesome for him. It gives strike and blast attack, strike and blast defense, and extra health. Incredible. So yeah, we've got quite a lot of Z ranks now, a little bit more than the last video, and I'm still working on it. It's just getting those slot removers can be a bit of a nightmare sometimes. A little bit easier with the raids nowadays, I would say. So very last but not least, let's have a look at Z plus rank. And I do have a couple here as well. Not a lot of main ones that we can use. These ones are just the ones that they start releases for the raid medals, which I don't like the fact that they do that, because that's slots. You're taking up slots. Why have you done that? Just give us the extra raid medals. But anyway, so we've got this dude, which is good for the extreme purples, extra health, strike, attack, and defense as well, and blast, of course. We've got this for the Broly, which they gave out for free, I think, when the Dragon Ball Super Hero, the Broly film came out. I think that's when that came out. We've got this one, once again, I think it came out about then, I think, which can be used by all Lineage of Evil, I believe it is, yeah. We've got this one, which is all Vegeta's. Once again, I think that came out around that time. And then we've got this one, which is the first one that you can actually sort of grind. Special move damage, blast, defense, health. It's not bad. I do use it a little bit. We've got this one for all the Saiyans. It's not awakened, unfortunately, but we've got this Z+. If I get them Z+, and I know they've got an awakening, I will only use like A ranks or possibly S ranks. I won't use anything above, because basically it just randomizes the slot that you get anyway, so there's no point. You may as well keep these Z ranks. We've got this one as well, which I use a fair amount. I would like to have liked it, have it awakened, but it is what it is. Extra strike attack, special move damage, and health is always nice. And we've also got this platinum equipped at Z+. So this is probably the best platinum equipped I've got. It's got health restoration, we've got strike attack, blast defense, and blast attack as well. And then we got this one. It was, once again, I'm sure this was given out free, and you can use for any of these extremes, which is not a bad equip, to be fair. And as I mentioned, I've got another one here at Z+ for the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and this one gives Son family, so that's why, even though you've only got the one character generally, I've got two of them, basically, that's why, so it differs up a little bit depending on the team it goes on. And I've got a Z+ for Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. Unfortunately, doesn't have the third slot though. Once again, I am working on that, but you can only work with what you've got, basically, can't you? You've used so much slot removers on these platinum equips, and it just won't give it to me, so I prefer to put it onto something that I can actually boost up, like this one, where we got strike, defense, blast, defense, special move damage, ultimate damage, and health restoration. So not a bad one, especially with the new characters we've been getting. And we've got this as well for the health, defense, and health restoration, which I use quite a lot on the brand new Zamasu that's just come out, to be fair. These ones are just for the Broly to get extra full power drop, which they're increasing. I don't like it. But that is pretty much all the equipment that we have at the moment in here, basically. I do need to do a bit of housekeeping, I think, and I can upgrade quite a couple of them. But I do need to get some extra slot removers, and that's the main reason I do get them basically logged in each day. So that is all the equipment, and that is quite a lot of the actual showcase and the account and things like that. Let me know your thoughts down below, and we are going to jump into a couple of extra things just to show you. But that, like I said, is basically the meat and bones of the actual account showcase. So I'll go into training here so you can actually see that everyone is fully maxed out, fully leveled up, because I can't level anyone else up. And we'll also have a little look at the exchange shop and then the items, I think. So we'll have a look at the exchange shop and basically how much I've got of each thing. So some of these I might have to go into, but we've got the guild coins, which is 319, and I would also just plug my guild a little bit. It is my old guild that I've built, and it is just a casual one, but if you don't basically log in after 7 days, I will basically kick you from there, so we can keep the points up and things like that. But we do okay, to be honest, and there's some awesome people in here, and it also suggests for us to go to the Discord as well, so you can arrange like co-ops and all that sort of stuff if you need to. So we've got Ledge tickets almost to 1,000. Don't 100% need them. They have updated the shop though, so we've got Future Gohan, Kid Buu, and all that sort of stuff. I'll probably just use it on Super Vegito as much as I can, to be honest, to hopefully... Oh, it's also it is still 600 Z power. I'd probably use it on Super Vegito to get him to 14 stars as soon as possible. Got 5 platinum coins. I like to keep 5 nowadays, especially since they boost it up. Basically, just in case I am basically in a bit of an issue and I've got struggling to get skip tickets or energy or anything like that, I will use some of this. So I'd like to keep 5 behind. We've got equipment medals. We've got 11,887, which I could use for some slot removers, but to be honest, if I did that, I could only get like 23, so it's not really worth it. I don't get a lot of equipment out of here these days. I used to, but I probably refer back to it if I get some more of these medals, to be honest. It can be quite handy to get certain equipments, but if we get new characters and I haven't really got a lot of equipments for them, I'll jump into here basically. I've got fragment exchange medals 80. I don't really use them at all because, like I said, I don't really awaken the equipment all that much, where I should do probably, but it is there just in case. They've got 63 of these, which I'll only ever use on Zenkai really, because you can grind these out very easily. Same with these, so I'll only ever use it on Zenkai, and it's there as a backup basically if I am struggling for them. And I've got 12 sparking medals, so we can get some multi Z power if we want to, or Z power, but I've got basically Z power for all the characters. So as you can probably expect, I will mainly use it for the multi Z power, which I'll probably do after this video actually, but we'll keep it as it is for now. Z medals, I've got 261,068, which does change pretty much on a daily basis because I'll use it for quite a lot of things, whether it is adventure slot keys, which I actually do need a couple, so I'll get some of them now. Taking it down to 251 and 68, so I usually use it for souls or the equipment's over here as well. Obviously this equipment at the top here is very good for friendship rank. I hardly ever use it for slot removers. Maybe I should in the future, but I don't think I've got enough Z medals to really use it as a resource that way. And I've got 221,973 Z2 medals. Still yet to get the full Zaha and stuff like that. I could, but I couldn't get both of them, so that's the main reason why I'm going to collect them, because that is quite handy. But yeah, so I haven't actually got any of these colours either. I'm basically saving it up and I'll just buy them all at one point. That's basically my idea. Let me know any good ones to get down below in the comments and I will look at that as well. So that is all the Z2 medals that I've got. That I still think it's a stupid idea that they split it, but it is what it is. So we got Prime tickets, which obviously, because I am part of that subscription service, I get like one of these a day, and then when you renew it's like 50 or something like that. So I save it up to 200 and then I'll use it. So once again, I do have it as a backup if I do need any of these things at any point. And we've got rare medals, 157k, 283, which I don't use them a lot anymore. I probably should, but I don't really. Like, I could use them for some of these, just to clear them off the boards, but I use them mainly for tournament of power, and that's about it nowadays, to be honest, because obviously all the ultras were in here, but now they've sort of moved to their own events and things like that. I think they've learned a little bit from that, but got a lot of rare medals and they are hard to get, so I do retain them as much as possible. The recycle center, we'll have a little look on there. I could obviously exchange, not a lot there. Don't really have anything in there, to be honest, that's worth looking at. We've got 37 of those. I'm not really going to focus on the Legends Road ones that much. We've got a couple of the coins, basically, because I do grind it out a little bit. I probably grind it out a little bit more because some of these units really need their Zenkai Awakening, but it is what it is. Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush. So we've got the two different types of medals. So we've got the Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush medals, and then we've got Zenkai Rush medals, something like that. But anyway, we've got 3 of the gold ones, and we've got 490 of the normal ones. Once again, this is the main way that I will Zenkai old units. I'll go through these and just basically Zenkai them per month whenever this is released. For the actual normal ones, I'll use it for Zenkai Souls mostly. If I need anything out of here, then I may do it for here as well, like the Awakening and things like that, but mostly I'll use it for Souls, and they are quite hard to come by, so I try to retain them as much as possible. Let's have a look at the co-op rewards. At the moment I've got 1,647 of those medals, and then I got 64 of the main medals, which I can't remember what they're called at the moment. You know, the co-op medals, whatever they are. You know what they are. So I don't really use these either. The main thing that I use them for was the Chrono Crystals. I could probably use them a little bit more to get some of these PvP messages and stuff like that. But I need to grind out a little bit more, if I be honest. I could probably use it for this as well, but I don't 100% need it, I'll be honest. So we've got the Legends Weekend medals, which I always use for slot removers. So I save them up for slot removers. I know you can get multi-Z power for Legends Limited, but, you know, slot removers, I think it's a common theme that I do need them as we go through this, especially for the equipment. We've got more Legends Road there, so yeah, we've got some of the medals. These events, ooh, I could actually just get some slot removers from there. Maybe I'll grind that up after this, but I tend to grind them out and get all the slot removers where I can and things like that, especially the newer ones. There you go, so I've actually grinded them out, but maybe I'll return to these actually since they're out and just grind them out now. I didn't realise that the older ones I still had options. Alright, yeah, I'll go back and do those. It's these metal coolers and things like that I was thinking of then. The Android 18. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go back and grind them a little bit. Just because this is out at the moment, we've got the 2023 Space-Time Duel. Yes, I can get some multi-Z power and some of this stuff. I'll probably end up just getting slot removers, if I'd be honest, but I'll save them up to the last day and get something there as well. I do adventures each day. We'll take a look at it quickly now. I have all the slots open and I just basically auto adventure each day with the whatever the adventure is out at the time. So as you can see, we've got the New Year Adventure 2023 at the moment. So doing this one, got quite a lot of the amounts because, like I said, I just redo it each day for the 7 hours in total, and it seems to work. We've got none of these, I don't think. We can still grind a little bit out because the Legends Festival is still somewhat going. It is pretty much over, but still somewhat going. But hey ho. And also Legends Battle Royale. I do grind this out, so as you can notice, all the Chrono Crystals are gone, so I make sure to get them. And try to get some PvP messages where I can as well, because I do like to basically collect them as much as possible. I know that I've grinded that one out. And then we've got the Legends Festival Tuesday. We've got a lot more at the moment because, like I said, we're on the back end of the Legends Festival. Still got some of them left, which I'll probably just use them on something, but I've got all the titles and things basically. And we've got some of these as well. Actually, just show you what I'm going to do these, because I've got all the PvP messages here. Maybe we'll have a little look at them in a second as well. But we will do... Nah, I was thinking about the slot removers, but none of them are left. Ending soon, I did use this up for Super Vegito. We've got the Legends Festival exchange balls, which they've just come out. Like I said, I'm going through it very quickly because these are just temporary sort of things that come out. And then we've got these as well. We've already had a look at the main ones, which are on 0 because I've already basically used them, because like I said, they will go away. These are obviously the main ones that stay, basically. So that is all the items and things like that in the exchange shop as well. What we're going to do now is go to items here. We'll have a look at all the multi-Z power that I've got. So I've got a couple here, some for Legends Limited as well. Just stock it up and use it as and when. So for instance, the Trunks and Vegeta, I may use some on there, but we'll see. I don't use a lot of multi-Z power. I should definitely use a lot more because it is really handy. But I definitely use it all on Extreme. That's why I don't have any left. So going back to the items then, let's have a look at souls. This is the amount of souls that I've got. Not maxed out really, but it's a good amount that'll keep me going, and then when I need to, I'll just do the event as we go along. There's all the super souls, looking pretty good in them. Generally like to stay over 1,000 for super souls where I can, and then for normal souls I generally like to stay over 5,000, but I can see there I've got a couple that I do need to get. And then for Zenkai souls, I grind out the actual Zenkai event that you can do each day, the bonus battle that you can do for 3, and I generally just mix it up each day. If we've got an up-and-coming Zenkai Awakened character, I'll obviously focus on that colour, but generally I like to have, once again, more than 1,000 to 2,000 of these. Where I can get them, I will do that as well. I can see that there's some green that I need there as well. And then we got these ones, which will probably explain a little bit why those characters aren't fully soul boosted as well, and those were exchanged, weren't they, for equipment and all that sort of stuff. So that is all the souls. Let's have a little look at training items. A couple of training items we are missing, and to be honest, I'm not 100% on how you get these. I think it was probably from a certain event or something like that from a while back, so can't get them freely now. But there's all my training items. We got summon tickets. We've got a couple there as well. Obviously, when I get a summon ticket, I do want to use it, so I use it as quick as possible. So that's all the summon tickets. We've got medals and exchange items. So we did take a look at quite a lot of them already through exchange shop, but just as a full look, there they are there as well. And then we've got the NG tickets. I've been trying to put them into the recycle centre, and just errors, so whatever, just give up on that. And then we've got all our fragments here as well. So I haven't actually mentioned it throughout the video, but you've probably noticed we've got 4,183 energy as well. So if we go to an actual event as well, we can see the sort of skip tickets. Let's just go on to here. Skip tickets. So we've got at the moment 7,904, and this is all from the High Boy coins as well, to note. Just looking at the events, as you can see, I've cleared pretty much all these events. Fully cleared them, so they got the gold stars. This is the Zenkai one I was on about. Special, pretty much all done these as well. I can do the Let's Go Legends for the other teams, but not really that bothered, if I be honest. I completed all of these pretty much. Some CC we can get out of that. Let's stop doing that. We'll have a look at the events here. So we've got all of these, and the current events that are out as well. We've completed quite a lot of them, and as I mentioned, there's a little bit of grinding I just realised that I could need to do. Alright then guys, so this video has been a little bit longer than I was expecting, but a lot to go through. So just to finish up, just a couple more things just to point out. Shallot's obviously at the highest level he can be. Soul Punisher is the main one that I've got on him, but I haven't used Shallot for a little while. Maybe when he gets to Super Saiyan Blue I will update him. As you can see, there are quite a lot of super attacks that I can still grind out, because you need them to friendship rank level 1. Just not a big fan of friendship rank, if I be honest. Outfits, we've got a couple here, and we've got the accessories as well, but I don't really use them. I'm happy to do that. Like I said, once he finally gets his Super Saiyan Blue, then I will update him, I think. We'll also show you, for the benefit of this, we'll my friendship code, so if you wanted to join as part of the friends as well, and my friend list. So we've got 32 out of 40 at the moment. Once again, there is the friend code at the top. And we will also look at all the missions that I've completed thus far, and then we'll wrap up the video, guys. But thank you everyone for staying here. So we've completed quite a lot of these missions, for instance, but still a little bit to work through. With Friendship Rank, as I just mentioned, is my most favourite. Zenkai Awakening missions, the original ones, I've still got these 3 to complete. The rest of them, not so much, but I've got these guys at full Zenkai 7, so I don't really need to focus on it that much. Events wise, we've done quite a lot. So if we go to, because these are all events that obviously come around every now and then, things like that. The main one being Z missions. Log in for 1,630 days is my next one. Reach Z level 490 is my next one, because I'm on 489. Upgrades 4,600 pieces of equipment to rank A. We're on 4,508. Upgrade 405 to rank Z. We're on 404, so one more. Reach godly in matches, which once again I may do at some point. So the rest of it's about godly, and then we've got friend battles, friendship level, raise the level of 50 hero characters to 3,000, okay, which will come as more characters come out. Win 10 times Zaha and Saiyan in red as well. So they're the ones that I've got left on there, and the main ones that we see daily. I do my daily missions each day, or make sure to, which is pretty much just a routine where I go into events, grind that out, change the adventures, go into one PvP, and then soul boost with the Zenkai, and then you've done all your missions. And just so you know, with the Battle Lovers plan, this is the one that I generally go for, which is the third one. Gives you the most Chrono Crystals, and I complete it every time within easy amount of time. So that is the main thing with that, and I think that's pretty much everything with my Dragon Ball Legends account. If there's anything that you feel that I have missed, please do let me know down in the comments. But I think that's pretty much everything. We can go into some Tournament of Power, but it doesn't really show you too much else. Yeah, so that's where I am at the moment with the Tournament of Power. I'm in League Z. I mean, great. That's about all that it shows you. But like I said, that is everything for this video. It's been quite a long video going through the entire account showcase. But like I said, a lot to go through. Let me know down in the comments if there's anything you felt I missed. And also let me know what your thoughts are on the account. And if you haven't already, guys, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Thank you very much for being here. And like I said at the start of the video, we do have a like goal of 100 likes for this video. If we hit that goal, then look forward to some face reveal action in the future. And also, if you're a Dokkan, make sure to hit that notification bell for my Dokkan Battle account showcase as well. So without further ado, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you soon. Ciao.